Giuseppe, what are you doing?
Nah, I'm doing the custom truck. I'm getting the measurements of this wheel for new rims and tires. So I'm gonna.
You know how to do all that? What do you? What do you got there?
This is all the measurements I'm gonna be checking: rim and tire backspace, rim and tire diameter, rim and tire width, and bolt pattern.
Well, bolt pattern is just a measurement of the studs.
Right, but you gotta make sure you get that right, because if you get the wrong one, that wheel ain't going on, obviously.
Right. Well, let's go. Let's see what you got.
We're gonna start with rim backspace.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna start.
You know how to measure that?
Of course.
You know how to measure it? You know how to measure backspace?
Of course.
Yeah.
This in here, right?
Okay. You know how to measure backspace? I'm having a rough day. Don't mind me.
Oh, what happened?
Well, I called an insurance company to find out what's going on inside their brains and stuff like that. They said that because if you leave too many messages, it's going to further delay them calling me back. They're threatening me. All right, f you. Pay tons of storage. I don't know.
What
Customers calling. She wants to know if I heard anything. No, I didn't hear none because we're not allowed to call. And there you have it. Welcome to the land of auto body. What do you got?
We got 2 3/4.
And so that's the space from where the rim bolts up to the back side of the rim.
Exactly. Okay.
What's next on your list?
Next on my list is the tire backspace.
All right, let's hammer it. So now you're measuring from the back of where the tire's going to be as if the wheel is on.
Right.
Okay.
3 7/8.
3 7/8.
To measure the rim diameter is a little tricky. You got to measure it from here, not here. So you got to go from here with the tape measure to here. That's how you get your accurate reading. 15 inches. Okay. Now we're going to check rim width. You got to get a special tool for this. And it goes for the same thing. How you measure the rim diameter, it goes the same for the rim width. You got to go from here, not here. Eight inch. Okay. Now we're gonna get tire width, not tread width from here to here. No, tire width. So you go to the most part of the tire that's sticking out. You measure it from there.
Yeah, in this case, it's the sidewall.
Right.
Some non-radial tires and stuff, sometimes the tread width is wider, but in this case, it's that.
Right.
Because this is what's going to wind up rubbing against the inside of your wheel wells.
You got more or less like 10
That's
and
a
a half.
10 and a half, okay.
10 and a half. So we're gonna write that.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, I know how to do the rest.
Really?
Yeah, you walk over to your truck, and you go like this. Or you take your cigar and you're like, I don't know, it's 2 cigars high. Boop, boop, boop. Right? Is that how you do it? And then you find out if the wheel fits?
No. You stick your
sure?
finger. Wind blowing that way, so we're good.
Most places do that. You're not kidding. Anyway, go ahead, show me what you do.
Alright, now we're gonna go check all of the measurements. Alright, now we're gonna do rim backspace.
Rim backspacing.
2
So what
and
do you got? It's
3/4,
2
right?
and 3/4.
Yeah.
So right here, right where that eraser is where the back of the rim's gonna be, which is all right. You see how much distance you got? Almost a couple of inches between the rim and your wheel well. All right, let's do tire diameter.
Tire diameter is
Tire
gonna be
backspacing.
bigger. Sometimes when people get wheels, they get them too wide and they hit the inside of the wheel well. This is going to prevent that. So
all right, so you got
it should be
3 and 7/8. Go ahead, 3 and 7/8.
Right
So
here.
you're talking right where the, go ahead, move that. The back of the tire is going to be exactly where that eraser is. See that? So between there, how much space do you have from the eraser and the back of the wheel well?
Yeah.
It's almost an inch.
It's almost an inch.
It's just about an inch.
It's not even one.
An inch will work.
It's not worth
In
it.
backspacing, you're not going to have that much flex on a wheel that it's going to hit that with an inch. But that's your
With
limit.
an inch.
That's your limit.
With an extra inch, it's not even worth it. Just put the same size tire on it.
Exactly. So if you have an inch of space from the backspacing and you have tire width is 10 and a half from sidewall to sidewall, add 1 inch because you have 1 inch space between where the backspacing is, where the inside of the wheel
Why
well
would we want
is.
to do that?
So you know where to start it. So add 11 and a half because that's going to compensate for that 1 inch of space that you have behind the wheel and the wheel well.
So 11
So do
and a half.
11 and a half and that'll show you exactly where your sidewall is going to be when you put this thing together. All right, move the tape measure. Your wheels are going to stick out right up to about here. Your sidewall is going to stick out right up to where the pencil is.
Well, no, because look, right now you're at...
Right
there
here,
we go.
11 and a half, right
You're
here.
not at
Look.
11 and a half. Well, no.
Listen to me. I'm just eyeballing. Jesus, help me. So right here. Shut up! So your sidewall would be right here.
Well, no, not exactly.
And then what else you got? You got your oversized tire width, the diameter, and that's the important measurements right there. You'll have all your measurements. You can compensate from everything.
Right.
And you can use your hub because guess what bolts on here? I'll give you three choices. My foot, no. The rim, the back of the rim, or a pig's leg. The rim bolts on here. So you use this as all your measurement
not
points.
Exactly.
You start your measurements right here.
Well, not exactly, because if it's a fat pig, it could be a pretty round leg.
Now we're playing these games again.
And that's how you check your tire measurements. Very important.
There you go. Taking over the world.